Do not be fooled by the seemingly bright sky on your screen. It is what we call here in New Zealand today an absolutely foul day outside. Single-digit temperatures and the occasional bit of sunshine interspersed with the occasional bit of sleet and hail. Awful stuff. Anyway, let's go through this monthly passive income update where I'll take you through the numbers and show you how much money I earn in passive income for the month of July 2026. How much money did I earn in passive income for the month of July 2026? Well, there's some good news and there's some bad news. The good news is that in terms of earnings from dividends for July, I earned a total of, and these totals are in US dollars because all of my shares, my holdings are held in the US. $405.54 US dollars. That is more than last month's, which was $356.67. Most of those dividends are coming from a dividend portfolio with just 3 holdings in them that pay me a combination of weekly and monthly. And I've also got a few dividends coming in here and there from my other growth stock portfolio. Most of the stocks in that portfolio don't pay a dividend, but a few of them do, which is nice. And the second largest stream of passive income for July was from YouTube, from my other YouTube channel that is. Maybe I'll post a link to that channel somewhere here. I earned a total of, in New Zealand dollars, it gives me $79.68. In US dollars, that is $46.75 according to today's exchange rates. That's not bad for a channel that I really don't do a lot on these days. I'm more focused on trying to get this channel up and running. But it's money for old rope. The videos I have on that other channel just keep consistently getting a nice amount of views, which makes me a little bit of money every month. The third source of income for the month, well, actually, that's the slightly bad news. It wasn't a source of income. Options trading, selling put options. Again, selling options sounds pretty complicated and sounds a bit scary to some people, so I made a whole video about it. I'll put a link to that video in the description. Maybe I'll try to put it somewhere in the screen here as well. I don't know where that would fit. But yeah, check that out because in that video I talk about exactly what selling put options entails, how to do it. I go through my very first beginner example of it. So if you're a total beginner to it, it might be interesting for you. But anyway, in July, I earned $0 from options trading. And that's not because I made bad trades or anything. I sold a total of 3 put options on a stock called SoFi, and I went kind of long term on these things. Well, not that long, but a little bit longer than I have previously. So that meant that these options contracts are just taking a lot more time to decay. Their expiry dates were actually August 21st, and I had another one out for September 23rd, I think it was as well. And it was looking like I was going to close these out fairly early a few weeks ago, but then SoFi's stock price kind of tanked a little bit, not that much. So that delayed me buying the contracts back and closing the whole deal. Until this morning, that is. I actually closed out all of those put options. Since last Thursday, SoFi's price has recovered a bit. It's had a little bit of a rally, which means that the options contracts on those have decreased in value. So I just bought them back for a nice little profit. I think it's around about $133 US. But anyway, technically, that's going to be August income, so we'll just leave it there. I'll add it to next month's total income video. The slightly not so good news is that my total passive income earnings for the month of July were less than June's. The total amount for July was in US dollars $452.29. In today's exchange rate for New Zealand dollars, that is $770.97, which is a little bit lower than June's grand total of $497.84. Am I worried? Not at all. Why is that? Because as I said before, dividend income keeps increasing. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how dividend investing is going overall. YouTube, it is what it is, chugs along nicely. And options trading, that's another thing you learn about trading options is that getting income from them is a bit, what's the term I've read online? Lumpy. You know, it's just a bit up and down. Sometimes the market moves in your favor, which means you can close those contracts out pretty early. Other times it just goes sideways or goes down a little bit and you have to wait a little bit longer to close the contracts, which is what happened to me in July. But anyway, August is already off to a pretty good start. And I'll update you on how much passive income I earned for the month of August in a few weeks from now. That's another month wrapped up. I'll see you in the next one next month. Thanks for watching.